Hello, my name is Timothy Lincoln, and these are my top 5 ARPG games, along with 2 awful ones. Number 5. Diablo 2 by Blizzard. Diablo 2 was the first ARPG I ever played, and it had captured my imagination like no other game I had played before. This game made me fall in love with the ARPG genre, the grind for loot, and the killing of epic monsters. Indeed, there was a time when my love for Diablo 2 rose to such heights that I forsook everything else that I loved. My wife, my children, my mother, everything was forgotten, so I could simply kill Diablo one more time for the shiny, shiny loot that I so desired. And even though it has paled in comparison to modern ARPGs, I still play it every now and again. Number 4. Marvel Heroes by Gazillion. Upon release in 2013, this game was not very good. However, in the years since, it has improved dramatically and has become an entirely different game from when it was released. It also has characters from the comic books I used to read in my childhood. The game has over 50 playable characters, all that can be gotten for free. I, however, buy them with real money because I am not poor. One can also spend money on alternate costumes as well as closet space to hold those costumes as well as any other shiny loot one might acquire. Recently, Gazillion has announced that they are totally revamping the game. This has me a little fearful that the game will change to something I do not like. Number 3. Diablo 3 by Blizzard. Diablo 3 is a game that I have both hated and loved. Like Marvel Heroes, the vanilla version of this game was not very good, coupled with some inane design decisions like the real money auction house and the terrible randomized loot. However, with the expansion Reaper of Souls, I fell in love with the ARPG genre all over again, causing me to leave my second wife and my third child. Number 2. Grim Dawn by Crate Entertainment. One of the newest additions to the ARPG genre, Grim Dawn has a unique feature in that you can rotate the map 360 degrees to see the world from different angles. It also features a very diverse and robust player advancement system in dual classes and the constellation system. Though some may say the game does nothing to push the ARPG genre forward, what it does do, it does extremely well. From a well-balanced class system, to rewarding loot, to hard boss fights with intricate mechanics, it is all a complete package wrapped up in a shiny bow. The recent Crucible DLC is a cherry on what I consider an almost perfect Sunday. before we get to the best, we must first talk about the two worst ARPGs I have ever played. The first is Tree of Savior by IMC Games. Tree of Savior was a game I so desperately wanted to like. Before its release, it was promised to be a deep and intricate ARPG, plus it looked incredibly pretty. However, upon playing it for a number of hours, I found that the game was in fact incredibly shallow. The game still has massive game-breaking bugs, as well as frequent server issues. The enemy AI is also incredibly stupid, with minions simply standing there waiting for you to wail on them, and bosses being incredibly easy, and not to mention all basically the same. The cash shop is also pay to win, as it offers advantages to people that spend money that you cannot get by simply playing. The game does have two good features though. It is incredibly good to look at, and the music is top notch. However, these 2 points cannot save the game from my wrath. And now, here's the worst ARPG ever created. Divillion by Bluehole. Unlike Tree of Savior, when I first learned of this game, I had no hope for it whatsoever. My friends all tried to get me to spend money on this turd sandwich. However, I told them that the game would not last, and that it was incredibly dumb and stupid of them to waste their money on it. And let me tell you, it felt incredibly good when each and every one of them later told me that I was 100% right. This game fails on every level. It has the worst graphics, the worst enemy AI, the worst boss mechanics I have ever seen. It is a lazy, shoddy product. It has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. If you want to spend your life in misery, I suggest you download and play this game. This game is the worst thing to happen to planet Earth since the extinction of the dinosaurs. I really don't like it. And if you like this game, I laugh at you. Ha, ha, ha. Now that we've gotten those monstrosities out of the way, it is time for the best ARPG one can play today. Path of Exile by Grinding Gear Games. There are no words that I can think of to describe the incredible emotions I feel when playing this game. This game is so amazing, I joined Tinder and found a wife and then left her all over again. This game is not for the casual or those seeking an easy ride. This game is hard and punishing, and it will destroy you and lick up your tears that you cry. And I love it, and I come back to it again and again. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. This game has an incredible skill system, an incredible player advancement system, interesting loot drops, interesting boss mechanics, interesting lore, interesting, well, everything. Interesting microtransactions, interesting closet space, interesting trading system in the fact that the developers want to make it incredibly hard for people to trade. This game has an incredible open-ended class system, which allows any class to use any skill in the game, provided they can build around the skill to use it effectively. It also has a diverse and interesting crafting system, as well as an incredible drop loot system, as well as an incredible player housing, incredible microtransactions, incredible closet space. The only blemish this game actually has is in its trading system, in the fact that it requires one to use third-party sites to trade effectively, and that the trade in the game is rudimentary and full of asshats with overpriced products. Seriously, if you aren't playing this game, what is wrong with you? Go out and play it now. I don't mean right now, but after the video. If you've made it this far, thanks for stopping by. I'm Timothy Lincoln, and have a relaxing day.